Hello, welcome back to reading Gensou no Keifu supports, and this will hopefully, knock on wood, be the last part of me reading all these supports, although even if it is, it's probably going to be a very long part. But one thing I wanted to mention before I started here is, I mentioned earlier that the Minariko Letty support isn't in this playlist, and I actually went and looked and saw that that support has been uploaded, it just wasn't added to this playlist. So I'm gonna read that one, but it's gonna be last because I have to get out of the playlist in order to read it. Anyway, this episode's gonna be the longest thing ever, so I might as well start it. Finally got some free time. I thought it'd be a nice change of pace to take a walk, but it's no good. This is boring. If I just wander around, maybe I'll find something interesting. What's that? One log should be enough. Indeed, we can secure enough timber for each person. Unzon is here. I mean, when is he not here? Then let's take this one to that guy's home right away. You too. Heyo. Oh, perfect timing. Nu, help me carry this. Slow down a sec. Cutting down logs? What the hell are you planning? We shall hold Dondaku Sumo. What? Dondaku? Go. Fufu, that's a bit too much, Unzon. Nu, you know sumo, right? Yep, I've seen it a few times. The humans did it were huge, both vertically and horizontally. Yeah. That was this paper sumo game that I saw a couple of kids playing. You put your wrestler on the table, then you move the wrestler by hitting the table to make vibrations, and then you try to beat your opponent to win. Sounds lame. If you're gonna act like a kid, you can do it by yourself. Geez, must suck being such a downer like you. But I'll admit, normally it is kinda lame. Even if you hit the table and move the wrestler, it doesn't mean it'll do what you want. So we thought, if you could move the wrestlers as you wanted, at least to some extent, it would be more interesting. So that's Dondaku Sumo. Dondako. I can't read O's at the end of words, apparently. Unzon came up with a name. It's a great name, isn't it? If you say so. Then is this log for the sumo stuff? Yeah, I'll be making a wrestler using the wood cut out from here. That one? Aren't they supposed to be made out of paper? There is a limit to the strength of paper. To that point, using wood would have something. Words. The longer you play with them, the more attached to it you will become. Even more so if the wrestler was personally created. Guess the wrestlers you'll be making are gonna be really tough. I mean, that log is way too big. Even though there's two of you, there's still way too much for two wrestlers. This is for the fairies. Yeah, fairies? So, where are they then? Well, actually. Huh, so you're doing this for Hijiri then? And to prepare for that, you went and rounded up some fairies? Gotta say, something like this, I could totally see it working. With yokai fairies and humans being able to enjoy themselves? Enjoy it together, I can't read. But Ichirin, are you really alright with this? If you're surrounded by fairies, won't the embarrassment be too much? I'm already over it. Right, Unzon? Still getting over it a bit. Now, if possible, could we perhaps continue this conversation as we walked? If we keep the fairies waiting too long, they're bound to try and prank us. Unzon, you don't walk, you fly. You got a point there. Okay then, come on, New, follow me. I know it's been really vague about whether characters can fly in this universe, but I know you in fact can. Hey, I haven't said anything about helping yet. You've got time to kill, right? Perhaps you're afraid I'll beat you in that. Bah, like I'd lose at a kid's game. Though I hate losing in children's games. Oh well, it can't be helped. And here I thought you might actually be able to be a challenge to my wrestler. Oh, you need 2 people to play, you said as much, right? Take me there, to our soon-to-be bloody battlefield of sumo. As usual, she's easy to read. That's what I like about you, New. Go. Coming up on the right. Watch out. Keep it up. Go for it. Things sure are heating up. How many of them are there? Don't know, I stopped counting halfway through. Alright, let's drop it here. Alright. Good work. I'll take care of the cutting and you can help the fairy children make their own wrestlers. So why isn't this also a new Unzon support like it was with the Alice and all 3 fairies? Ain't exactly something. You'll get used to it. It's more like monitoring than helping them. There are rules about the shape and size of the wrestlers, but they'll break them without a second thought. Well, they are fairies, you know. Oh, Ichirin. The trees, did you get enough? Yeah. Unzon is carving them now. Gather the children who haven't made a wrestler yet. Roger that. By the way, who's she, big sis? She's called New. She's a New. When I told her about paper sumo matches, she said she was really wanted to try it out, so I brought her along. Hey, you're the one who dragged me into this. Well, she's not the most honest gal, but she's a good girl at heart. I think you get along fine. That's one word too many. Then New is also a beginner, same as me. Let's make a sumo wrestler together. What do you think you're doing talking so casually to me? You're looking at the future Yokozuna. I'm nothing like you. Really? Actually, you're quite motivated now. Aha, she's really easy to understand. What are you whispering about? You want to make a wrestler, right? Let's get on with it. Yep. Then go here, New. Here and here. Hey, don't yank me around like that. So I made a wrestler anyway. How was you gonna make one too? New, look at this, look at this. It looks so strong, this is giving me Pocket Circuit Yakuza vibes. I see it, so don't go pressing it against my face. Let's play a quick game, shall we? Yes, this is the ring. Oh, what the hell is this? There's a lot of sticks coming out of the sides. Tap it lightly. Whoa, did the ring just move? Parts of the ring rise corresponding to what stick you hit. If you're skilled enough, you can move the wrestlers as you want. You know, when it comes to, like, thanks to a couple of connections with the mountain yokai, I was able to get in contact with a kappa. And ask them to make it for me. Wow, guess these guys really like making stuff, huh? Let's see. So we put the wrestlers down here. I want to give it a try too. Oh, I see. This isn't paper sumo, it's something almost completely different. Wow, there are so many sticks, I can't even tell which is which. You'll just have to learn as you go along. So let's just Get right into it. See, we're already starting. Ooh, I ain't gonna go easy on you just because you're still learning. First win is mine. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Huh? Yes, new self-defeating behavior strikes again. Aha! I did it. My hand slipped, that's all. Now I'm getting serious. Boo-boo, be more calm next time and actually attack. Now then. Let's go loud and strong. Yeah, they have like this in Fire Emblem too. These like random supports that are just about some random like thing. It makes me think that the writer must be like very passionate about this random thing that they wanted to write something about it. Also the glitch where you just happen to be in the vicinity. They're on the moon now. Why? Figure out the best footing and center of gravity for that sumo ring. I was adjusting my sumo wrestler, knew of the mountain MK2, and before I knew it, night had fallen. On the moon. Where it's always night. God, I can't believe I've gotten so absorbed in this game. Well, I can't help it, can I? I can't end up losing to a bunch of fairies. Today is the day I'm going to give the Sekitori a run for their money and become a Makuchi Sumo. And now we're not on the moon anymore. I'm here, from the moon. Oh, you're early. Oh, only you're here, Yutrin. Onzon is calling the fairies right now. I'm sure they'll be back soon. That shy old man Unzon, eh? It's amazing how things change. At this rate, he's going to be fine even with human and yokai kids. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start letting the human kids join in on the fun. We'll have them start by interacting with the fairies, and when they get used to them, we'll start with the yokai kids. Yeah, that sounds about right. This kind of game can be enjoyed equally regardless of race. Even you, a big scary yokai, are hooked on it, aren't you? No way, I'm just going along with it. I promised that fairy that I would play again, so I had no choice. Hard to believe that, what with you holding up such a super modified wrestler. Let's see it. Hey, what are you... Oh. You did a lot of research into this in a short period of time. What, were you just that disappointed that you were completely defeated by the fairies? That's in the past. Today, I'm gonna settle this with those Makuchi Sumos. Oh, good luck with that. No, it's still going. I have brought them. Here I am. Oh, it's new. I can't wait to play again. Yeah, but first, bring out your Makuchi Sumo wrestler and fight with me. Boo-hoo, I guess you didn't learn your lesson and came back to get wrecked again. It's really sweet of you to come all this way to give everyone another win. What would you call this? The unexpected but convenient new who flies face first into the fire? My right foot is falling asleep. These guys... How bold of them. You all seem to understand this well, as Nu does like to throw herself in without a second thought. For the time being, please do take care of her. Does that mean we have to go easy on her? I don't need anyone going easy on me. Let's get started. Come on, everyone who wants to get eaten up by Nu of the Mountain MK2 first. Oh, did you change your wrestler? Did MK stand for Mark? I don't know. Foo-foo, what a sight to behold. Anyway, let's prepare the bracket listing. Oh, I can help. That wasn't the most exciting support in the world, but it was a decent support when it came to trying to give Nu some characterization, I guess. Alright. As this entire support is taking place on the moon. Oh god. It's a very goofy glitch, isn't it? One's on. Make a bigger swing. Over here, over here. Okay, okay. Don't pull so hard. Huh, is this finally enough for everyone? Thank you for your hard work. The playground is overbuilt, though, and it is just me, or have you shrunk more than usual? Foo-foo, maybe so. It'd be crazy. What if Sho showed up at one of these supports? After all, I've never done anything like this before. The enthusiasm of an interested fairy. I didn't think it would be this something. The Oni in that game of tag caught up to you real quick. That was a masterpiece act, though, so don't go thinking I'll be forgetting about it anytime soon. I don't care how shy you are running away from fairies. Ugh. Moreover, you could have turned it to just a bunch of fog and disappeared if you wanted to, but you didn't. Going along and playing tag with them. That's just like you. For the sake of Lady Hijiri's ideals, the shame I feel is insignificant. I've made up my mind to do so for her sake. Come on, I told you to be honest. You probably don't realize it, but that look on your face when you're playing with the fairies? Yeah, you have on such a nice smile that I couldn't help but smile along with you. Really? Really? Well, you were treated rather roughly by them. You were able to overcome your fear, though. All's well that ends well, right? At least the rough part is finally over. What are you talking about? From now on, you'll have to deal with not only fairies, but also yokai children. I don't want you to raise your voice at them, okay? Yes, I see. While I'm at it, I'll ask the fairies if they think of any interesting playground equipment. Well then, I'll prepare the snacks. Eh? Snacks? Is the fairy drooling? They're not ready yet. Gross. Keep moving, you'll be hungry soon enough. Okay. Anjan, let's play tag again. This time, Anjan will be the Oni. Okay, I'll count to 10, then I'll start chasing. 1, 2, Run away! Kya kya! I guess that's it. I do like that this game made Unzon like an actual character. He normally never says anything. I feel like the fact that he's characterized as like a shy old man, I feel the main reason it was done that way is just as an excuse to never have to write any dialogue for him. So whenever Ichirin shows up, and she shows up a lot, she's in like 3 fighting games, Unzon never says anything. And it's always because he's a shy old man, he doesn't want to talk, and it's like, really? Dude, he's just Windows Genji, isn't he? Never gets to talk, even though he's always there. Eve? Oh! Eve? Oh! Kamachi, there's no need to be in such a hurry to row, you'll make it in time. Nope, no way, no how. I can't bear to leave a person like Lady Iki on a rickety ship like this. You should be in that magnificent office of yours. I'll take you to the other side ASAP. Fufu, you're the captain. No, maybe it's because you were a good person at heart. Huh? Sometimes among the spirits I work with, they will sometimes have a very peaceful expression. Almost without any regret. Unexpectedly, I want to ask why. However, since the Enma is only supposed to pass judgment, I cannot talk to the souls. So this is just a guess. I'm sure those were the spirits you sent. I'm just happy to help. What you can do. A creed derived from that thought. The will to carry out your duties while bound by such a creed. Yes, it really is wonderful, Kamachi. What is it? You look like a pigeon that's been hit by a pea shooter. Like, no, like, isn't that the name of a gun? It probably wasn't invented at this point. Whatever. Lady Ake, I never thought I'd receive a compliment from you. Maybe it was invented by this point, guns are old. That's rude. Trust, honor, and punishment. I know what I'm talking about. In the case of Lady Ake, the percentage of mandatory punishment is kinda too much. And whose fault is that? Really now, you should be pleased that I go so far to help you. Oh well, I'm getting used to that anger of yours anyhow. Just another part of my daily routine. That's not something to be proud of. That's it. Alright, this is old Chang. Oh, I have to do Aya dialogue, right? Please? Take me to the sky. Oh, so Miko can't fly. Okay. Well, like this out of the blue. I want you to pick me up and fly with me. Why do you want to do a thing like that? It's obvious, I want to fly in the sky. Well, then it doesn't have to be me. There are other people who can fly. Hit one of them up. I'm not gonna list who they are. I prefer Miss Aya. Why? When you fly, you're like the wind itself, see? Flying at great speeds, spinning around. It looks like a lot of fun. I can only do that because I'm alone. Flying with a person like you, I can't do something so exhausting. Then you can just float on the spot. Even if it's just for a little bit. Well, you're quite persistent. Look, in the first place, if you're gonna ask me for something, there's gonna be a price to pay. In exchange for me flying with you, what are you willing to do for me? Maybe I could groom your wings. Must be hard to do with them on your back. That's hardly a fair deal. You got any scoops you'll be willing to tell me? Some kind of story that I can make an article for? Could do. Article? I'm a famous newspaper reporter on the Tengu. If you could provide me with a juicy story, then I'll think about that request of yours. Asking for something like that so suddenly, I don't think I... how about the Hakare Shrine? So sorry, I already got that one recorded in my notebook. Oh, I can't think of anything. Also, she has an ink pen, but seemingly has no source of ink. Well then, be seeing ya. I've got actual stories to sort through right now. Oh, wait. Hey, what are you doing holding on? Let go of me. Please. Just a little bit. I really want to fly. Well, that's enough of that. Come on. Cute. What's going on? The wind's so strong. You don't know when to quit. Do you really want to get blown away like a leaf? No, I'm sorry. Jeez. I really made her angry. Miss Aya always looks so happy when she's flying. I really wanted to fly with her. I wonder if I should just give up on that. Oh? This notebook, maybe. Reminds me of that Tails' theme from Sonic Adventure. Am I going to go through the effort of getting that song to put in the background? I don't know. I can't believe I didn't realize that I didn't have my notebook with me until I got home. Is this a new background? When I created that whirlwind, it must have happened then. I don't recognize it. That girl probably picked it up. I basically just handed her a free bargaining chip. I really messed up this time. And she seems to be Yukari Yakumo's new toy. So I can't take it back by force. Well, she said she'd be fine just floating in the sky. I'll just do it quickly. Oh? Over there. Ah. Miss Aya. I'm glad you came back. What are you doing here? Well, it's because I picked up your notebook and I thought I'd give it to you. Isn't this something important? You always have it with you, after all. You know that much, and you're just willing to give it to me? Hey, you. What kind of thought process are you using? What? Did you forget what I said? I said that you'd have to give me something worthwhile. But you couldn't offer me anything. I'm still thinking about it. And lo and behold, my notebook of importance, only second to my life, has fallen into your hands. I'm as good as yours. Now, how will you use it? Give it to Miss Aya? No, you're not. Use it as blackmail fodder and get 30% more from your demands. If you're not doing that, what will you do? Is that so? But Miss Aya has helped me a lot. I can't do that. What's with this girl? How friendly can you be? You can't live in Yokai Mountain with such naive ideas, can you? Of course not, I'm a human. Even so, that kindness of yours, I'm sure one day you'll find yourself... What am I saying? It's not my problem. It's nothing. More importantly, you want me to fly, right? Or you want to fly? Are you saying? You've saved me the trouble of looking for my notebook. But only for a minute, got it? Yes, yes. No problem at all. Duh. But it's cloudy today. It'd bother me if you didn't at least get to enjoy it. Alright, talk to me again when it's sunny. Milk. Are you sure? Miss Aya, aren't you busy thinking of articles to write? I'll have enough time. Well, goodbye for today. Yeah? Thank you, Miss Aya. Oh, that was quick. She's seeing me off. With such a happy face, fellow. What just happened? Okay. Don't let go. Absolutely do not let go, okay? What's going on with the background? I get it. It's like glitching out, but I can't tell if it's actually supposed to look like... I already told you not to worry about it. Well then, let's go. That's too sudden. Ah! Hey, how long are you going to keep your eyes closed? Ugh. I didn't expect it to rise that fast. I woke up early to accompany you, so you better take a good look. See, the sun just came out. Huh. What? It's beautiful. Don't be looking too long. It's not good for eyes to be staring at the sun. Sure, it's a little bright. Wow, this is amazing. Higher, higher. The village looks so small. What the heck? You always this slow to react? The river, the forest. They all seem so far away. And Miss Aya, you're always seeing the world like this? I've seen it enough times now that it's just boring at this point. But it's still fresh for me. Still fresh and bursting. What does that even mean? Besides, what we're looking at is nothing. Now, hold on tight. Yeah. Let's start with a giant roll. A barrel roll, even. Ah. Oh, my eyes are spinning. That's not good. You should check a doctor. Go. Welcome to the world of the tango. Okay. Go to S. Go to S, yes. Ah, that was close. Come on. Miss Aya, you're being so careless again. I just talked to another Aya, now I'm talking to a different Aya. I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't been here with you. I'm sorry. When I see a yokai charging at me, I start to panic sometimes. They have a habit of showing sign of weakness to catch their prey off guard. Then pouncing on them as they approach. They are highly intelligent and will pretend to be defeated on purpose. Yep, an introduction to yokai. Do you know who wrote that? Me? The author shouldn't ignore the advice of their own book, right? Please pull yourself together. You are, after all, the head of the Hieda family. Ugh, I'm sorry for bringing shame to the name. Miss Aya, you really got a strong sense of responsibility. You probably feel like you have to do something. You need to take some of that weight off your shoulders. You can rely on me more, too. We're both in this together, so let's work together. Right? Yes, thank you very much. However, it pains me to put you in harm's way, Miss Miko. You can't go saying that now. We're friends who've eaten rice in the same kettle. Come on, don't give me that look. Smile. Smile. Yes. How can I get you to unwind? Ah, that's right. The diary. I started this diary on your recommendation, hoping it would help me remember something. Let's make use of it. So every time Miss Aya does something reckless, I'll record every detail in my diary. Huh? If you continue to be careless like you were earlier, you'll never complete your book, Miss Aya. And if that happens, I'll just have to add my diary to the Hieda family's records. Oh, I'm not going to let that happen. Since we're here, I think it would be nice to have a read aloud in front of Yukari and everyone. It would be called Mistakes I has Made Today. I feel like my face is going to burst into flames just thinking about it. And then don't rush off on your own. I'm glad you're worried about me. But I'm worried about you too, Miss Aya. You've been trying your best to fulfill your mission, Miss Aya, and I want to help you. Miko. Neither me nor you have always been that good at violent, cut-and-dried affairs. It might be rude to say this, but let's take this one step at a time and let's be there for each other. You'll have my back? Right? Yes. And I'll have yours. I have to stop the completion of your future diary at all costs, after all. Of your failure diary. Yeah, that's the spirit. Ah, but I'll still record today's failure, so keep that in mind. What? I just said I'd be better from now on, so please don't take it out this time. Foo-foo, what should I do? Most of the time it's foo-foo, but every now and then it's n-foo-foo. Anyways, it's gonna take forever. This is gonna be like an hour and a half at least, the last part of this, but I wanted to finish in 4 parts. From the moment I met Yoki, I've always thought it was strange. That weird floaty thing around him. What is that thing? I asked him about it once, but he started talking about half-spirits and essences and stuff, and I didn't really get it. And if you don't understand something, you investigate. Surveillance time. Just watching's kind of boring though, so I'm gonna keep a well-notated observation journal. Good timing too. Ever since Aya brought up diaries, I've been thinking they sounded neat. The other Aya, the one I was just talking to. Today's the day. My first entry. Brush check. Brush check. Ink check. Diary check. Now I just need Yoki. Ah. Awesome. That saves me the trouble of looking for him. Can't do much observing without the half-spirit in question. It'd be a pain if he notices me. Acting suspiciously. Of course, that's why I'm doing this secretly. Today, I'll follow behind him while keeping watch. Hee, this is pretty fun. Okay, Mrs. Sun, start. Sneak, sneak. Not too far, not too close, just distance enough not to arouse suspicion. Always keep an eye out for hiding spots. Can't let the target spot me. Ooh. Perfect reactions, always keeping to blind spots. It's like I was born to be a ninja. Maybe I was a ninja and I just forgot about it. Oh no. I don't have time to daydream while I'm tailing him. Gotta keep eyes on the half-spirit at all times. Now, where's my diary? You gonna say anything in the support, Yoki? There we go. Miss Miko. It seems you've been following me for a while. What are you up to? Well, as long as she's having fun. I'll try not to bother her. Wait, huh? Could have sworn my brush was around here somewhere. Ah, here you are. Now, how's that half-spirit doing? What? How'd you get so far away? Jeez, Yoki, why do you walk so fast? Do-diddly-doo. Can't hear the jingle in any of these videos. Half-spirit observation diary. Month X, day, nothing. Or month X day, I've uncovered an awesome revelation. That half-spirit had a face. And then our eyes met. What a blunder. There wasn't anything I could do, so I ended up staring at it, and he stared back at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and it was quite interesting. By the way, it was my third consecutive win. The half-spirit's laughing face was pretty cute and exciting. I feel like we can get along. Half-spirit, that isn't really a name, so let's give it one. Han! It's been decided. Zero-month Triangle Day. Today seems to be the day for swordsmanship training. Mr. Yoki, who has changed into practice clothes, is wielding a sword. His movements are so swift you can't even follow it with your eyes. Besides that, Han is floating nearby like zoom zoom. Thinking about it, he started to sway back and forth at a tremendous speed. Is he imitating Mr. Yoki? When Mr. Yoki's training was finished, Han also stopped. He had a nice smile on his face as he finished his work. Zero-month Square Day. I have lost sight of Mr. Yoki. I searched for a while, but I can't find him. I was resting on the bank at my wit's end, and I found a cat basking in the sun. Since I can't find him, I'm just going to draw a picture of a cat. It's a cat with fluffy eyes that looks like it's eaten a lot of people. What? He's staring at me. It's a little scary. Felt like I was being scolded for drawing without permission, so I put my hands together and asked. Then he let out a meow and came up to me and curled up beside me. It looks like I got permission. When I showed him the drawing I'd done, he thumped my back with his paw and went away. I don't know what that means. That had so much to do with Yoki. 0-month number sign day. Mr. Yoki, he was taking a break at the tea house today. The maid there was amazingly talented. I was mesmerized by her. Many of the customers were men, and they all had their eyes fixed on the maid. She's probably a signboard girl. But Mr. Yoki is the same as always. Enjoying the tea quietly while watching the scenery outside. Han is as quiet as the cat I borrowed. He looks like a figurine. Well, if Han, who's a ghost for all intents and purposes, is puffed up in his usual manner, there'd be commotion among the patrons. But it's Han. I don't think they're fine just sitting around. Every time the maid goes back and forth in the store, he glances at her. His cheeks, I don't know if I can really call them that, also turn red. Mr. Yoki called Han his half-body, so Han is also Mr. Yoki. What does it mean that Mr. Yoki and Han have different reactions. More observation is still needed. And done. Good. That's it for today. I wonder if I should eat something too. You don't seem to have any issue now of not being able to find me. An impressive ability, certainly, yet why? What on earth are you so eager to write about? I'll have to ask her when I'm calm. I guess you're not calm right now, then. Ah, Mr. Yoki, don't move. I'm sorry. My neck was a little itchy. Sorry. Just a little bit longer. Oh dear, I didn't expect her to ask to draw a picture of me. From what she's told me, she started out simply as a half-spirit observer, but her interest shifted to painting. A little more here, then a little thinner there. I've been told that Miko has no memory of who she was before she met Lady Yukari. I was worried that she would become lonely and feel isolated. I guess she's always been like this, keeping a cheerful and strong disposition. There's not a single sign of pessimism about her current situation. In a way, it's as if I'm dealing with the young mistress. Okay. Finished. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Yoki. You've been a great help. As I continued to draw in the journal, I knew I wanted to end it with your picture. Glad I took the plunge and asked. I'm glad I could help you. Okay then, go ahead and look at it. I'll answer any question you have. Okay. Even though I am a half-phantom, I haven't really taken a close look at my spirit half, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it's portrayed. Let's see. Staring contest with the half-spirit. Yeah, Han is a very good friend of mine. Oh yeah, Han is the nickname I have to the half-spirit. Sorry for being so presumptuous, but I thought it was cute. I see. But the face, huh? No, I didn't know about this. I wonder if you can still see its expression. Well, I can't see him right now. It's not like his face is always floating in there. Foo. The next day, he would move strangely. In the tea house, he would follow the maid with his eyes. Yep. It was so strange, it was like he had a different intention than Mr. Yoki. That's right. Looking at the other days, there are instances where I could infer that this is Fu. Do you know anything? No, Miko. Let me thank you again. I think I may have an idea as to this series of strange gestures shown by the half-spirit. Perhaps it was an expression of my unconscious emotions. Unconscious? Is it possible that you unknowingly let your heart show in Han's expressions? Yes, something like that. I thought I was pretty confident in my self-discipline, but... well, I guess this means I'm not quite there yet. Miko, you've clearly confirmed this to me. Thank you. But no, I didn't do anything that important. And Yoki? It's an unconscious thing, so you don't have to try to do anything about it. Fufu, you're not wrong. I don't know about you, but I dislike these unconscious thoughts. I have always felt that if I could, I would try to control them. Wow, you're really hard on yourself. But you have to do it in moderation, okay? I'm going to miss staring at Han. And... Fufu, that's true too. Well... nevertheless... this picture you've drawn... what can I say about it? It's pretty good, isn't it? Well, at least I thought that. Pretty good for a first-time artist. Before I lost my memory, I'm sure I must have drawn a lot. Yes. It's like... you have a natural talent for this. Though... you're giving me too much credit. Haha. So, which picture do you like the best, Yogi? The best one? That's right, this raccoon dog picture, for example, captured the features very well. It's a cat. It's interesting to see interpretations of how the whole half-ghost things work, because it's such a strange concept. The supports did do a bit to endear me to Miko. She's still not the most interesting character in the world, but, you know, she has her moments. Oh, where does that start? Where does that start? Where does that start? Where does it start? Where does it start? Where does it start? Oh my gosh, where does it start? Is that it? There we go. Yes. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
I got food poisoned. That made me angry. So I called the Ghostbuster. Hey, Ghostbuster
Food.
man. McDonald's have a ghost
Food.
burger.
Phoenix. I'm saying Phoenix really slowly. Phoenix Peaches.
You tell them. Get
Woohoo.
to McDonald's and use the gun.
Woohoo.
The burger has a ghost.
Phoenix. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Fever.
This is the last time I go to McDonald's. They put
Hurry.
fucking ghost in burger. I will
Hurry up, peel off the skin, Miko.
Kentucky Fried Man.
Die.
Joke's on
I
you,
can't stop.
dumbass. The chicken has ghost too.
My body's been shaking.
Why the fuck is all the
I can't stop shaking, Iku.
full of ghosts?
Don't rush me.
I call health inspector. No, I call Ghostbuster.
What?
And I tell them
I'm the
destroy the city. Fuck.
same as you. Calm down, keep steady right hand.
The lasagna. The lasagna
Here,
was eaten by a ghost.
I'll hold it and help you.
I call
Faster!
the police. The
Cut it faster!
told me, stop calling.
It's dangerous.
I told
Too
them,
much.
my lasagna
You're just shaking me more. I think I'm going crazy. If I don't eat this, I'm going to die. It's no good. My hands are shaking too much to cut it. Somebody! Please come. Someone please come. Peach cut. The peach is cut. Finally. Finally the time has come. Just looking at it. I feel like I'm going to ascend to heaven. I can only imagine what I'm going to put for background music if that's what just happened. The scent alone makes my head spin. So then... Iku ready? Huh? Ha 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 ha. Game. Video? Eating automatopoeia. Oh, it's already empty, huh? Is it already over? Iku, is that all of today's peaches? Eating automatopoeia. Yes, it is, but... Truly, have you already eaten all of them? Usually you eat much slower and complain much more. That's because they taste the same always. And come on, you already finished eating too, Iku. Ah, it seems you're correct. I hardly remember doing so, but I have a pile of peeled peach skins. So I must have eaten them properly. Hold on a second, isn't this a bad thing? I don't even remember if we ate together. Are you certain, eldest daughter? Perhaps you've simply forgotten, or... No. I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm saying it feels like something that happened to someone else. You know what I mean? Did they just go in like a loop? Is that the joke? It went like a time loop? Aha, I suppose so. You know, haven't we done something like this before? What a strange coincidence. I was thinking the same thing. Well, maybe it's just my imagination. Perhaps, maybe we're just tired. More importantly, what I was saying about the snacks. I can't believe we forgot if we ate or not. Like it's a big deal. Because snack time is one of the few pleasures of the day. What a strange set of support conversations. Oh god, this is a whole one. It's 9 minutes. Kari and Alice, these characters are never close to each other. I've done it again. It's easy to sit on a gap, but sometimes when I sit down, where the edges are sharper than I thought or something, my clothes get caught and tear. What am I gonna tell Ron? Hey! Hey, what's wrong, Yukari? What are you doing here? Alice. No, it's just a bit of a family affair. Oh, your dress. The hem's been completely torn off. Let me see it. Well, what's gotten into you? A missing button, and a loose one, too. I can't stand that kind of thing. It's outrageous that it's torn. You can't do that to a girl's clothes. Oh, can you? Yes, I'll fix it. Just hold the end. Even if you say you'll fix it, how can you? Is that a sewing kit? Do you always carry one? It's a portable one I have. Put it in my pockets that I don't have. The thread can be knitted magically, so it's enough for simple repairs. Wow, this is a really big rip. What, did you get caught in a tree? Sort of. Well, do you think you can handle it? That'd be really hard to get it back to normal. Is it okay if I get creative with the stitching and make a new design? You can do that? I don't want it to be too flashy. It's okay. It'll match the whole outfit. It's a sewing technique I developed from doll making. Just leave it to me. That's right, I don't have anywhere else to turn. You know, I can't help but notice that even though it's the Alice from, like, PC98, then please, she hasn't, like, said anything about Akai at all. You got it. Something I noticed. Ah, Yukari. I mean, she talked about the main story, but, like, I finally found you. I mean, like, any of the characters there, you know what I mean? Oh, Alice. Were you looking for me? Yeah, I just wanted to ask you something. Oh, you're still wearing that outfit today. Do you like it? Yes, the pattern you sewed for me is quite beautiful. Thanks to that, I was able to avoid a lecture from Ron. Huh? A lecture? No, it's nothing. So, what do you want to ask? That's a loud noise. It's just that mysterious technique you used the other day, Yukari. Like an empty space was ripped open and you were going in and out of it. You mean the other day, kid? I do that like every 2 minutes. Oh, that's a gap. The gap? That's right, a gap that suddenly appears. That's what it was. I wanted to investigate that gap. Well, that's an unusual reaction. Most of the time, people are so spooked that they don't even want to see me. I have never seen such magic in Makai. To be honest, it's kind of scary. But now I'm even more intrigued. Oh, you certainly look like it. Is this part of your magic research? Yep. The strength of a wizard depends largely on his or her knowledge. I have a lot of blank pages in my grimoire. I need to learn more and more useful things to put in it. I see. In that case, I'll accompany you to your study today, as thanks for mending my clothes. Really?
Thank you. Well then, I found a nice open space over there, so we'll just... Hey, you don't have to pull so hard, I won't run away. But Yukari, you move around with those gaps so much I can't keep track of you at all. There's only so much information I can get if you keep There's only so much information I can get if I can't keep track of you. Boo, I'm the one who ties me down. I'm the only one who ties me down. Well, if that's how you feel, I'm going to take advantage of today's opportunity, having caught Yukari to the fullest. Please be gentle. Yeah, of course. I don't want to waste any time today. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Yes, I understand. Boo, it's like playing around with a puppy. There's nothing unusual about this area either. I've skipped up. There we go. Nope, that's just it. Okay, there's nothing unusual about this area either. I never thought I'd have to patrol the barrier myself. Even though I told Ron not to worry about it because Miko is the exception to the rule. She wouldn't stop nagging me. Well, I can understand her concerns, so I'll increase the strength of the barrier to reassure her. There we go. Now, where to next? Ah, I finally found you. I can hear the voice of a magic idiot in the background. Maybe I'm just tired. I'll finish this early and go home. Stay where you are. No gaps. Why are you trying to run away? The never-ending prison called research. If you go on about such a thing, you'll get this kind of reaction. You said you'd keep me company for a day that day. Well, as the saying goes, what is one to do when the date changes? Because it was such an interesting research subject, I lost track of time. It's all well and good to study magic, but you have to know your limits. A proper wizard pushes the limits of things, though. Wow, sorry. Don't take out the gap without saying anything. Next time, I'll set a proper time. Forgive me, okay? Next time. That's not important. Here, look at this. This is a doll. I'm pretty proud of it. What do you think? Isn't it cute? Well, it's... So what do you want from me now? Don't be so cautious. Thanks for going along with my research the other day. Very loud motorcycle. Is that why you were looking for me? Yep. I've been trying to give it to you, but I've kept missing you. You didn't have to look for me. You could have done it when we all got together. I just finished it. I wanted to show you as soon as possible. I see. Well, if that's the case. I appreciate it. Yep, take good care of it. Of course. If I treat it poorly, is it going to trigger some special magic? Oh no, it's a completely normal doll. Right, I think there's one more on the playlist. Yep, there's one. Wait, is it in the playlist now? Wait a minute. What? Now I'm confused. There you go. B. The Leon statues are back. Come on, come on. Boo-boo. Oh, you know I'm not a dog. Alright. You ready to start? Oh? Is that a doll? Yes, that's right. But there's no string. Woohoo! Here we go. Duh? Whoa, even though there's no string. It's still moving? Yeah, you've never seen something like this before, huh? Oh? Miko, hey. Huh? What's wrong? You completely froze. Are you really that surprised? No, I just have no clue what's going on. There's no thread. And yet it still moves. Now? Why does it work? Maybe there's actually a dwarf inside the doll. No one's in there. Hint, I'm a witch. With magic. The thread. Did you make it invisible? Well, you see. If you put your hand between me and the doll, you'd think you'd be able to feel the string, right? There's nothing there. In other words, it's magic. No way, did you use magic to act as the string? Correct, that's right. Magical power can't be seen unless it's very condensed. So I manipulated it like a string to move the doll. Huh? Then there really is no string to see, but instead the string is extending from your hand. Yep. Unlike a physical thread, it doesn't get tangled. It's really easy because you can move things whatever way you want without worry. But isn't it difficult to reproduce and keep track of all those strings? Just imagining it. Makes my head feel like it's going to blow. Although I'm not actually replicating the thread at all that closely, so it's not really that hard. Since magic is so flexible, it's even easier to move the doll this way. Is that so? Huh? But even if you say that, the doll's movements earlier seemed awkward. Oh, you noticed that? To tell the truth, it's only recently that I've learned to use my magic to move my dolls. I'm currently researching how to make them move more smoothly than with string. And Miko. You're the first person to see my magic dolls. The very first. Huh? Really? Foo, that makes me feel really special. You express what you feel without hesitation. It's nice to hear such honest feedback. You're so passionate about your research. It makes me kinda jealous. I wish I could remember something I like. Well, what did you just say about your memory? You don't even remember what you like? It seems so. Maybe I just didn't have a hobby, though. Oh, but I love your dolls, Alice. That's for certain. Boo-boo, thank you. Well, since I'm here, do you want to try it? Puppetry? Huh? Is that okay? Oh, but just thinking about moving the strings makes me feel dizzy. Haha, you'll be fine once you get used to it. And you know, some dolls have less strings. Let's see. Like this one. Oh, I think I can do this. So let's get to it. First of all, separate the strings in your right hand and left hand. Ooh. Turn and jump. And land here. Oh. Boo-boo, you're starting to slip up. Oh, I moved my fingers the wrong way around. Once again, after the jump. Land. Wow, well done. You've gotten much better at this. Like this, I think we can move on to the dolls with more strings. There's no way. My brain's already turning into mush. Really? I think you have a good intuition for this. I just bumped the desk. Whoops. Okay. I think you're doing really well with your magic dolls, don't you think so, Alice? Compared to the last time, the dolls look so much more lively. It's thanks to the advice you gave me. Me focusing too much on recreating the threads with magic. That was a real eye-opener. Is that so? Yeah. Maybe it's because I was so used to string puppets that I naturally thought of string when I move them with magic. Never occurred to me to try to imagine something other than strings. Right now, I'm trying to imagine the magic power flowing directly into the doll's body. As if it were the power source of the doll. If I keep going in this direction, I might be able to make a doll that can move by its own will one day. Oh. That sounds really interesting. Having a lot of dolls moving around the stage. You could make a pretty lively play. Actually, it's more my dream to have dolls that do your cooking and laundry for you. That doesn't sound as fun of an idea. Foo-foo, well, anyway. Thanks to you, a load more prospects have opened up. Thank you, Miko. Hey, you're welcome. Well, once I'm back at the workshop in Makai, I'm gonna be real busy. I need to record my thoughts while I can. Oh, that's right. You only came here for sightseeing. Someday you'll have to go back to Makai, was it? You'll have to go back to that place. To your family, who you haven't mentioned once. Hey, no reason to feel down all of a sudden. But we've just gotten to know each other. I'm sad that I won't be able to see you as easily as I do now. It's not like we'll never see each other again. Instead, you should think of all the fun we could have. For example, you could come to Makai to play. Me? I could go. You could definitely go. I'll even be your guide. It's difficult because we're kind of in the middle of something right now, but once that settles down... Okay, that's alluding to something. What is that alluding to, huh, Alice? Makai has a ton of wizards living there. I'm sure it'll all be brand new for you, Miko. Well, does all that excite you? Absolutely. Yes, there's that smile. You always look best when you're smiling like that. It's a promise then. We'll go on a trip to Makai together. Yep. Alright, there's gonna be a quick cut while I try to figure out what's going on with this last video.
Alright, hello again. A couple things to note. Yeah, this was like the next video that showed up when I clicked this button, which was weird to me because it wasn't in the playlist. The playlist was over, and it also wasn't the top video on the thing, so I don't know how this button works, but I rarely watch YouTube on my computer anyway, so I don't know. But also, I noticed that my recording stopped, and apparently I think that's because, I guess when I go out, exiting full screen, it just turns itself off or something, because I, like, changed what the recording window was. But anyway, yep, these two. We're gonna do these two. Now it's in two separate recordings that I gotta put together, but I had to edit it anyway, so it's fine. You wanna do a snow festival? Yes, in winter the snow falls and piles up. The surface is dyed white and then it disappears ephemerally. Ephemerally. It's a wonderful thing. Since it's a poetic feature of winter, I was wondering what I could do with it. Sure, people play in the snow too. But winter is basically a tough season for living things. At that time of year, you can't exactly get excited about a festival. Ugh. So you dislike the cold and find it disheartening? I guess, at least for me and my sister. Although I think you two are a tad on the extreme side. But you know, it's fun to make a snowman or a pillar or a snow pillar or something, isn't it? I want to make it more serious and make it more like an art competition with snow. Is it possible, really, to do that much with snow? Yep. Could even make a snow sculpture of you, Lady Minariko. That's wonderful! Ooh, you bit that hook quickly. Oh my, the thought of a snowflake statue of me in the middle of the town. Oh, I'm excited. And I was hoping to be a part of the judges.
I'm sure they'll accept me if you introduce me. What do you think? If this were to work, the lively vibrancy of the human villages will continue during the winter. I like seeing that kind of cheer, so I don't have to be so depressed. No, in some cases, I can enjoy winter by making the snow festival more fun for me too. And Autumn God is still working in winter. I think it's lovely. Alright, let's do it! A snowy festival. Starting right away with this winter. That's the spirit. The last support in the game. Nice place you got here. Right? It's my favorite place because it overlooks the whole village. Is this a new background? I don't recognize the background at all. When the rice is harvested, the whole area looks like golden carpet and it's so beautiful. Isn't the silvery white carpet quite something too? Poo-poo is not quite that great yet. Is what I'd normally say. I give up. This is a spectacular view beneath the winter. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, I can see my snow sculpture from here. I was half joking when I said I'd be happy if I could make it taller than the roofs. I'm surprised that they actually made it. I guess that's what you get for being the god of fertility. Again, is that the word? Is that the right word? I don't know. Everyone was enthusiastic and joined in, and I ended up enjoying it too. We were able to do a lot of other work, and we talked about doing it again next year too. Lady, you satisfied with these? Yeah, I am. I'm so glad I took the plunge and asked. Thank you. I, for one, have never had such a good time in winter before. I can't believe it. It used to be my most hated season. Now it's summer. Fuck summer. From now on, will you carry the good word of the winter god? Oh, that might be a good idea. At that time, I'll have to change my clothes to white ones like Letty. Oh, I'll see what I can do. I'll keep my fingers crossed. First of all, I have to burn this wonderful scenery into my eyes. My snow sculpture will be gone in the spring. That's alright, it's a fading fascination. After all, if they stayed here forever, we wouldn't be able to hold the snow festival next year. Oh, that's awful. Good luck, Autumn and Rico. I hope you melt slowly. Taboo, what a mischievous god. Alright, and that is the last support in the game. My god, reading all those took a lot longer than I thought it would, although I probably should have expected it. Anyway, in the next part, I'll actually go back to playing the video game, in which I will start the final map. I highly doubt I will finish the final map and read the final cutscene in one episode, so there's probably at least going to be 2 more episodes of this series. The longest series I've ever done, my god. But I'll see you then, bye.